Hi, it's Sunday, about 3:30. Been kind of busy. Did set this up with china that wasn't here before, so you hadn't seen that. And a bunch of tools got added over there. So I'm still working, still doing stuff. The sign, I got the shop done. I'm going to tape it. And somehow, even though I moved the T way over, it still ran out of room with the E, so I need to kind of scrunch them up a little bit better, even more so. And then I can do the wording up top, and I've already got the bottom ones cut out. Let's see what else. I brought more stuff from home, even though I wasn't planning to. I'm glad I did. Getting more things done. I'm getting ready to eat my lunch, just making a short video. Moving the table up here freed up that space that was getting a little bottleneck now that I was putting those black shelves back that way. And it's a lovely pattern. And I bought this to make those tidbit trays with, and when I bought it at auction, it didn't have teacups. There was no teacups with it. China Pearl, fine china, designed by Diane Kinney or something. Anyway, after I got it home, I was contacted by the auction house that the person who sold it found the teacups and wanted to get it to me. So I went and got the teacups. It's a really nice set. There's 12 of everything, except for the teacups. I think there's 11, and the dinner plates are 11. I need to verify that. I'll put that onto the placard that I will put up for sale. So you got at least 11 place settings. Most people don't do crazy dinner parties like me with that many people. So 8 is usually enough. So the extras are just extras. Don't have to use them at the kids' table either. So he was able to get the shelves fitted in here, and a bunch of tools. Decent, really good prices actually. I need to stay away from that. Don't have time to go in the wood shop, but it's got all that done. And more stuff in here. Jewelry boxes, that right there is new. So I hadn't had time to really look at it, and what I really like is this John Deere bell, and it sounds good too. Speaking of bells, it's hard to see this in this light, but got a doorbell that's hanging on the door. It was a housewarming gift 5 years ago, and anyway, I just think it's adorable. Let's see if I can get some light on that. There. Okay, that's showing up on camera. Now the door is shutting by itself. Okay, so that got done. Also, I got the lights kind of centered. I only have that one string for now. Would like to do the whole thing, but okay, part of it's fine. If I can get 2 more of those, then I'll get the sides done. But right now there's an extension cord coming out from the outlet to plug that up. The timers, I've got timers, but because like that one is recessed too far, the timer won't fit in there. And the outdoor plug has the cover, and because of the boxiness of the outlet, I can't put it in there. And can't use it on the extension cord because this extension cord only has the 2 prongs, doesn't have the grounding plug hole. So anyway, and still these aren't working yet, so I can't. I got some lights I want to put up there. Let's see if I can do this without too much jostling. But that's some curtain lights. I like those curtain lights better than that one, and I may bring the other curtain lights from home and redo this one, so that they're because they're not synced up. One side's doing something totally different from the other side. I want it to do it the same, which that curtain is curtain light is wide enough to cover that. I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have two up on my wall. It's just one huge one. And it's a lot longer, so it actually goes down below the windowsill. But that's what's going on. I had a lot of people come by, and we're having a good time. And I'm about to have my late lunch break. This is when I like to eat anyway. And served a lot of coffee. I'm excited. I'm still having fun with this. It's been work. I'm tired physically. I'm having to pace myself. I'm making sure I do my self-care, the wobble ball, massage chair, taking a breather. But things are moving. I made sales. I'm hoping that everything increases as word gets out and more people, everyone's like, how long have you been here? Just a week. Oh, okay, no wonder I hadn't noticed this before. The sandwich sign out there really makes a difference. The, let's see what else. Having these lights on, I don't like having them on all night, but at least till Christmas. And hopefully by then I'll be able to put timers on them. I like fairy lights all year round. That's going to be a thing. And after Christmas I'll get a whole bunch of lights on clearance. That's what I do. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Questions, what have you. I am going to give this my best. We budgeted money to run this for 5 months, maybe 4 months, because there was a lot of things we were hit with that we didn't know, and a lot of things I want to buy. I bought some stuff from auction, cheaper than I can buy elsewhere, but still for display that I will also sell. Let's see, like this shelving unit, $8. I can't even buy one board of lumber for one 8-foot shelf, or then I have to cut it down to size to manage it, because I'm not going to have an 8-foot long shelf. So $8, it's not going to be for sale. There's no way I can replace that. Okay, honestly, if someone gave me a ridiculous amount for it, I would sell it and then buy two things that size. If the price was right, it has to be a deal like that for me to go, okay. I mentioned I'm not crazy about these black plastic shelving. They work though. They're working nicely, and they fit better than any of the white particle board shelving that that everyone has. I've got a bunch of those, and I was going to use them here, but it would be too contrary. And the hutch that I bought is painted white, so I'm gonna do a wash with a brown or a green, an olive green, and I'm going to experiment and see which one I want to go with. But those two shelves are going to be gone, and I'm going to use them in the center, and that should fill up my center, and that will free up the tables, and that will give me 2 additional shelves to display, as well as the tabletop. I'll be able to do 2 shelves underneath where the tables are now, so that'll give me more space to shows things. So I still need to replace these 2, and but it's a learning process. I ended up paying more for that hutch than I wanted to, out of desperation in the auction. I have to be careful of that. It's like, just walk away. But it really irks me when someone creeps on an auction where they come up and they bid the next increment until they finally pass you. And I've kind of sort of done that, but not on purpose. It's like, okay, I lost these other bids, I can still spend this amount of money, and then I may creep up a little bit, but I didn't do that from the start. It's like I put a bid in and lost it, and then it kind of sits there until close to the end of bidding time, and then it's like, okay, maybe I can bid more on that since I lost these other items. that I didn't really, it's like no big deal if I lost those, but this other item I really wanted. And there were two hutches, China display things. And the other one I liked better, and it went for a lot more. And so I got out of that one. And then this one, the other person kept creeping. So I was like, okay, I upped it. And I won that one in yesterday's auction, and some other stuff is coming up tomorrow. And I need to just leave it alone. But getting more stuff out. I brought some more stuff from home. But anyway, questions about opening a business, how this, I already had a video on how antique malls, or in particular, this antique mall works. And what I'm doing, like I said, we budgeted at least about 5 months worth of money. So if we made no profit, the expenses that we calculated are covered for 5 months, no profit. I hadn't gotten the first light bill. They still hadn't switched it over. The phone company hasn't been by to install. This place was not already wired by itself for phone service and internet service, so they have to actually do an install over here. They couldn't just flip a switch and turn that on. So I'm waiting for them to install that, and then I can do credit cards. I'll order the swipey thingy, merchant swipe reader. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get that, and then I can get then I'll be spending money on business cards. So I can, go ahead and get the business phone number in there. So it's all fun. And we're allowed a post office in front. The post office came by and approved that I can put a mailbox in the front, right out there. It's like kind of not exactly in front of the door, but a little bit to the side is where I want it. We can put a mailbox because there was some issue in the past of mailboxes downtown. This is called downtown. So that's in the works for this week too. So I'm still excited. I am still, like someone else pointed out, I wish I'd done this before, but everything in its right time. And still a lot of praying, a lot of thought, concerns, planning, and again, planning for, not just plan B and C, but Q and R and S and T. And being flexible with what's happening, and being flexible with what may happen. It's a lot of, besides just the political things in our country, this whole thing with COVID, and there are so many contrary things, information that I'm getting from all sides, and I'm trying to be compliant. I'm doing things to be compliant in the business and to keep myself safe. I've not gotten the flu, and actually the last time I got the flu was when I got the flu shot ages ago. I've had some sicknesses, I've had stomach bugs, I've not had the flu. I do have weird allergic reactions to stuff, so even ate some chicken wings from a restaurant, and that night I was just itchy all over, which is a new reaction. I don't know what triggered it. I obviously ate something that bothered me, so I try to stick to making my own stuff. I'm hoping they're pulling in here, so I better go. Thanks for joining me. I'm trying to be a blessing to everyone that comes through that door, and I hope that that's your goal, that you're a blessing to everyone you come in contact with, and that you in turn be blessed by those that come in contact with you. And stay safe, and Merry Christmas early. I'll see you in another video.